October 10th, Day 10, Bright Angel Camp to Indian Garden, the long way, 6.9 miles. I wake up around 6 a.m. but don't want to get up. Last night's late night has gotten to me. I do get up, but am moving slowly. As I break camp and prepare to hit the trail, I talk to people. I've met some really cool people at Bright Angel Camp this time. Still, I am ready to head out. Today, I retrace those 2.1 miles up the South Kaibab. Then I head west on the Tonto to Indian Garden. I see no one after I begin the Tonto. This is a 4.4-mile stretch, the last new trail for me on this hike. I'd heard that it was pretty, especially near the branch of Pipe Creek that crosses the trail. It is pretty, has good views, but seems to take a long time. It doesn't help that I have rolled my watch up with the tent this morning and have no clue on the time. I make Indian Garden around 1:30 p.m. and set up camp. After this, I text my husband to let him know I am still alive. Okay, some bad humor, but it has been 10 days since he has heard from me. Although he should have heard from Cody on Sunday. I am missing him. I'm tired today. I think my caloric intake has been too low and I am sort of bonking, crashing. I will be figuring out what I consumed each day when I get home. Then I will use this to better prepare for future hikes. It is cooler today. I'm too cool and lazy to even think about cleaning up. Tomorrow I get a shower. That will motivate me to reach the rim. I spend the afternoon binging on the rest of the sorry-looking peanut butter M&Ms, along with filing my fingernails. At least my nails will look decent when I get cleaned up. After yesterday, this is a chill afternoon. The mule deer come out as I relax at my site. There are several, 3 sets of twins, according to the ranger. It makes me think of my first night at Indian Garden with sons Stephen and Jonathan. That had been my first night to ever sleep in the canyon. We didn't have a tent or even a tarp, just sleeping bags in the dirt. We were in the site across from where I am today. There was a French family in the site next to ours. The mom and teenage daughter were singing Let It Go in French. Later, as we had tried to sleep, the mule deer had come out and traipsed around our site. One either kicked or nuzzled Jonathan's foot. After that night, I swore I'd never go without a tent again. I eat an early dinner around 5 p.m. After dinner, I text my daughter, Becca, for a while. The best reception is on the one path to the outhouse. By 6 p.m., I'm in my tent ready to read and then crash. I finish 2 Timothy tonight. That means I made it from 1 Corinthians to 2 Timothy on this hike. October 11th, Day 11, Indian Garden, to the rim, 4.8 miles. Not sure when I woke up, but I break camp and then talk to the couple in the site across from mine. I talked with them at Bright Angel Camp also. They are Christians and live out east somewhere. I forget both where they live and their names now. But just a couple more of the awesome people I met on this adventure. I am on the trail at 8 a.m. There is lots of talking on the trail today. I also see more bighorn sheep. These are right along the trail, seeming to pose for pictures. This is a serious treat. I mustn't smell too terrible, as those descending aren't trying to avoid me. Near the top, a woman wants me to have a picture with her teenage daughter. They think it cool that I have done this hike alone. I reach the rim just after 11 a.m. Over 11 days, I have hiked at least 71 miles. 59 of those miles were trail that I had never done before. Both numbers reflect less than my plan, as I didn't continue to the confluence on my second day. I will be back to conquer the Beamer, along with some more Grand Canyon Trail. I stop by the backcountry office to weigh my pack. It weighs an even 32 pounds. It has lost 13 pounds. I will have to wait till I get home to weigh myself. Now it is shower time. It takes 3 shampoos to get my hair clean. As I scrub and look at the suds, they are brown. My shower seems longer than the allotted 8 minutes, but it isn't enough. As my boys would say, this is to be a $4 shower. After getting clean, it is time to leave the Grand Canyon and drive home. Lunch is Chick-fil-A in Flagstaff. Not going to worry about calories here. I order the deluxe sandwich, large waffle fry, large Diet Coke, and a cookie. This is the first Diet Coke I've had in 10 days. I struggle with not completely inhaling my food. Hopefully, I don't horrify anybody sitting next to me. It just tastes so good after 11 days of hiking and backpacking food. Back home, I weigh myself the morning of the 12th and weigh 133.4 pounds. I've lost an even 5 pounds from my starting weight of 138.4. This is probably too much weight to lose over 11 days. I tracked my food intake in my journal, so I will look this over later. I have now gone back and assessed my caloric intake. I consumed roughly 19,150 calories over the 11 days, averaging 1,741 calories per day. My lowest day was 1,240 calories, and my highest was 2,330 calories. No wonder I lost 5 pounds. These numbers probably aren't perfect, but close. I definitely need to eat more. I did notice that I was hungrier the last couple of days. Days 9 and days 10 were the highest calorie days. I have been back over a month now. Already I have a permit for March and am planning that adventure. This is not to be a solo hike, but a group of 6 ladies looking to enjoy the corridor trails, along with some side hikes. A few have never been before. I enjoy taking others to experience this wonder. It will probably be fall, permit permitting, when I again head out on a solo adventure. I have been studying my map. I even bought a few more as my current one doesn't cover it all. Until then, I will be patiently planning. Okay, not so patiently planning.